Let's go over to K. As you should be aware of by now, we're going to be dealing with the world on an intellectual level. And to make our new concept of organization a reality within ourselves, it's going to be essential that we present ourselves intelligently to the world. This entails education. So let's go back over here. Let's go back over here. This is the self-motivation and school study evaluation. It says, as you should be aware of by now, we're going to be dealing with the world on an intellectual level. And to make our new concept of organization a reality within ourselves, it's going to be essential that we present ourselves intelligently to the world. This entails education. So, we are being told consistently over and over and over and over within the blueprint as well as black and white that education. So if education isn't important to many of us, as we claim that it's not that important, why is the leadership constantly telling us to be educated, to educate ourselves, because we're going to be dealing with the world in an intelligent manner? We're not dealing with society as we was back in the 60s and the 70s. We're not dealing with them on a gang banging mentality. We're dealing with people in an intelligent way. So therefore, you have a responsibility. I have a responsibility to teach, to educate, and to educate myself, and to make sure that everybody else around me is educated. My brother, do you like to add?
Yeah, I would. One thing that you will find as you continue to grow and develop within the literature, and the overall perspective of the organization. You will find this also in the common sense approach. It says that education is a major goal of the organization. And that within itself gives us the ability to compete with society's fast-paced growth and development. We have to understand that the process of growth and development is universal in essence, and even in society, we have to be able to keep up with what's going on in society, because that's the process, and it comes to us through the process of the first initiative, which is education.
All right. Our new concept, back over to the study guide K. Our new concept is geared towards meeting the demands of the realities of today. Therefore, we're reminding you of our duty as men, united in one common and not one, because that was on my mind, one, because I know united is the root word of united is unit, and unit means one. Men united in a common purpose of our responsibility to educate ourselves, one another. So now, let's go back over here and let's find that. Our new concept is geared towards meeting the demands of the realities of today. Therefore, we're reminding you of our duties as men united, meaning one, in one common purpose of our responsibility to educate ourselves / one another's. We have brothers on staff, qualified, willing, and able to start helping you in the process of education. This is a process of education which every man is obligated to continue if he wants to ascend in this ever-growing world. What is being obligated mean? What is the root word of obligated? It means so we're looking at the root word. obligate. This is a must. We have to continue to do this here. We are obligated. We have been basically told to do it if we want to ascend in this ever-growing world. We have to do it. This is not no thing where somebody sit around and talking about you the biggest gangster and you can't read. You walking around with your pants hanging off of you. You walking around with a purse looking, you know what I'm saying, tight clothes on. You know what I'm saying? This ain't none of that. This is about us being men, united in a common purpose. Not trying to downgrade your brother. Not trying to use misinformation against your brother. But just look at your brothers. If your brother is out here on the front line doing the work and making sure that the family move forward, and those who are really trying to get Mr. Larry Hoover and other political prisoners home, don't downgrade them. Don't hate on them. Don't use misinformation to try to discredit him. But have all the facts. And you get the correct facts. Because it be people out here be trying to counsel peoples. But they giving them misinformation. They counseling them the wrong way. If you're going to be counseled, you got to be counseled the right way. We got to counsel people the right way. That's why I take it upon myself. Whenever we doing something, I want you all to be able to follow it. I want you all to be able to see it for yourself. Then you'll be able to study it. Moving on to L. Our brothers. It has been overly expressed that our concept is to establish you as individual, personally, and member organizationally of this organization. So they took a personal approach first. The first approach is to establish you as an individual first. You have to be together personally. You have to have your own life together. Then you come on to being a member organization. We're going to get you together as a man first. This is establishing goals and objectives for and within yourself, both organizationally and personally. Being able to think and plan, not only for today, but for tomorrow. We are an organization with plans and a purpose. At the very beginning of taking on this concept of organization, we stipulated to you our reason for undertaking this concept to prepare us for the economic and political realities of Black America, to take advantage of our imprisonment, not only to be able to be successful in this inferior situation, but an unlimited access to the outside world. That's why inside of those prisons, it was so important for us to go to school. It was so important for us to attend classes. And they was mandatory so that those who were leading understood what we were going to be facing upon our eventual release back to society. So it was mandatory that we learn the things that we were supposed to learn. It was mandatory for us to sit in those classrooms. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to be in that. You know, I did not want to attend school. I wanted to hang out just like, you know what I'm saying, I seen everybody else hanging out, but I didn't understand at that time was that they were so far along, they were so far ahead of me that I had to go through the same steps that they went through.